So we're 2 weeks into the lockdown and I am definitely struggling. I am not an indoors person. I am definitely an outdoors person. Stuff I like doing is outside, not indoors. So I'm definitely struggling with that. But regardless of that, there are people worrying about much bigger issues than not being able to leave their house. So people especially who have maybe lost their jobs, for example, who are wondering where their next paycheck might be coming from for this month, for the coming months even. So on this video we're talking about how you can actually be claiming unemployment at this time. You know, that UIF tax that you pay every month that appears on your payslip there, you should be able to claim from that so that you can sustain yourself while you're not employed. So we'll be talking about how you can claim from them even during the lockdown, because they have made systems available to actually accommodate that during this period. So let's get into it. So with the current state of everything with the lockdown, a lot of institutions have closed down and have sent their employees home, and those who can work from home are working from home. With that being said, even though the UIF physical offices, the brick and mortar offices are closed, they are still available online to assist with unemployment applications, or people actually claiming is normal, right? So even though you can't actually go and submit your application physically at the offices, you're still able to do this online, and they've come up with an incentive to kind of make it easier for people to actually go through this process. And obviously because of everything that's been happening with the pandemic and its impact on the economy, a lot of people have lost their jobs. So this obviously puts a lot of pressure on their systems. So what they've done is they've come up with an employer-employee relief scheme. I think it's called the COVID-19 TER. And this scheme essentially helps employers apply for unemployment benefits on the behalf of the employees. So if a company wants to retrench people because they can't pay their salaries, or if a company can't afford to pay full salaries, they can apply to this scheme. And what the UIF will then do is they will pay a lump sum to that business, and the business will then be in charge essentially of paying from that money they get from the UIF and paying that as salaries to all their employees. So that's a really cool scheme that they've come up with to help people during this time. And if your employer for some reason does not take this option, for example, you still have the option to actually apply by yourself to the UIF. So you can still go to their website and apply online by yourself. All you need is your ID, your bank details, as well as you need to make sure that you have been actually contributing to the UIF. You do have proof of unemployment, and you are registered as a work seeker, and you can also register as a work seeker online as well. So you can do all of this online. And with the current news that's been going on around it, the set turnaround time for now, from my understanding, I think is 10 days, but obviously do not quote me on that. That could change, especially because of everything that's happening now. So definitely double check that information. But you can apply for your unemployment benefits online. You won't get 100% of whatever salary you've lost. So what they do is they work on a scale. I think the scale is 35% to 60%, if I'm not mistaken. The 60% is definitely the highest that they go in terms of your salary, and the maximum is 17,000 rands, around about there. So you definitely won't get a full coverage of whatever amount that you've lost in terms of your salary, but you will get something to help you through this time. When I was retrenched, we got all the forms to actually go and claim from UIF, and I never did. I really regret it right now, because it really would have saved me so much stress at the time. But obviously we live and we learn. So definitely take advantage of that. Make sure that you're speaking to your employer and finding out if they are actually looking into that scheme as a way of actually paying you, or if you should be applying by yourself. But there is a hotline that you can actually call. You can actually dial and call the UIF themselves. I will link it down in the description box below because I can't remember it off my head right now. But you can call that number and they will be able to help you with any questions and any help that you need. But I really hope this video actually gives you an idea of how you can actually claim for unemployment right now, as stressful as this time is, and because this will really help in terms of actually helping you get through this time. Until I see you on my next video, that's bye for now.